Don't spend your time and energy talking about the idea. So just start. I'm the best beggar ever. I beg people like,
Yes.
please come and eat at my restaurant.
Okay, now what are some of the things you can highlight which fail success in business, in entrepreneurship?
That I had to let
The
go.
behavior, something you
Yeah.
had to let go, maybe a behavior, maybe something just...
I think I had to let go of my ego.
Okay.
It's
To
not
start
easy.
with, yeah.
It's not easy to do. I think right now I can pride myself of like
Same for
nothing
you.
really hurts me, or I mean, yeah, like things put me in a tremendous joy. But
Yeah.
but in terms of like things really upsetting me
Yeah.
or getting me angry
Yeah.
or getting the worst part of me out there, it's not true anymore. It used to be. I used to see myself going furious at things, you know, like,
oh, yes.
I'm
Yes.
gonna kill you.
I can relate.
Yeah, you can relate,
Just one
right?
more word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I am just like,
Calm down. Yeah.
we're gonna take the best out of this situation.
Wow.
And it always proves to be true. It always proves that I've been able to take the best
True.
out of very bad situations.
Yeah.
Professionally, personally, and so on and so forth. And each time I look back and I'm like, I'm so happy I did that extra,
Yes. You're so
mile
happy you
since I
related with-
left this behind me.
Such a difficult thing to do,
Yeah,
though.
but you know why
Yes,
I managed to do that? Because
Yeah.
experience showed me that each time I do it, the outcome is extraordinary. While if I spend my time being angry, being
Yes.
resentful, trying to find a way to take revenge of that person and
Yeah.
so on, then I just lose my time,
You
and my
totally- yeah.
energy
Yeah.
and my will, everything disappears, and I feel just like, going to bed and sleep.
And then restarting over
Yes.
again. Oh my God.
Yes,
it's-
and
yeah.
but each time I'm like, calm down,
It's
breathe.
fast.
What are we learning from this situation? How can we do better, etc. Then wonderful things happen. Wonderful things happen.
Wow. Yeah.
So now it's kind of easy for me to do that because
It's become a part of your...
it's kind of cheating. I know the results.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
cheating. So I'm like that because I know that what
the
works.
result will be good. Okay, that's one. Another one? Maybe another? Any other?
That I had to let go of. I had
Yes.
to let go of my corporate job. I had to let go of my
banking,
financial career.
yeah.
I had to let go of banking. And now it's been just like a month and a half, 2 months that happened.
Yeah.
And I'm already seeing the blessing that is going to come out of this.
Out of it, yeah.
But it was hard.
a
It is hard.
sacrifice.
Yes, it is hard for me. I mean, when I talk to my previous bosses and I'm like, oh, I left the bank, and they would be like, no, bank is in your blood. You cannot.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I think because of the success on everything that you touch on, like the way you handle the things that you do, they feel like you can be...
Yes, and so many people, like even like the person who recruited me from one bank to the other and so on, who followed all my career, and she called me and she was like, but no, you're too good at it. And I'm like, guess what, I'm gonna be too good at entrepreneurship.
Yes.
And I wanna do it.
Yes.
I cannot be the banker all the time. I cannot be the corporate person all the time. But I want to say it's essential to start your career
It is.
by such experience
Yeah.
in the corporate world. It's really essential. I'm not saying that just get out of school and go
Yeah.
and start
Start, yeah.
entrepreneurship. For me, I think everything I learned, everything I know how to do today is coming from that experience. But now I have the time to develop, and what's my dream? My dream
Exactly.
is to pay salaries. My dream is to create jobs. My
Yes.
dream is to
Wow.
help people, take care of their families, of their
Yes.
children, of their
Yes.
studies, of their sisters' studies, of their parents' health.
Yeah.
So that's my dream. So the more I can, at the end of the month, the more I have people around me that I need to hand
Somebody
a
to,
salary to,
yes.
the happier I am. And even though they're not my employees, they're also freelance,
Yes.
We have like this network of freelancers working together. I'm
Yeah.
not personally employing anyone, but I'm handing a salary, and that salary is having
It's
such an
doing
impact
in the lives.
on the communities, on the lives, and that's all I want. And in order to do that in the right way, I need to be an entrepreneur. I cannot keep on
Be a
having my
banker, yeah.
career in banking and dream of creating jobs and giving
For us,
opportunities.
I get it, Unless if
So-
you're planning to start a bank, which you don't see yourself in now, because now the
No.
your line of entrepreneurship is into more of helping, more of fashion, more of
Yes.
giving back to the community in that kind of
Exactly,
way. Yeah.
exactly.
Wow.
And I'm also dealing with another entrepreneurship experience, which
Yes.
is management consultancy,
Okay.
where I'm helping individuals and corporates who want to settle down here in the UAE,
Okay.
who want to grow their business, who want to develop, who want to scale,
Yes.
with a certain philosophy of life. I'm helping them get started, and
Yes.
I'm helping them develop, and I'm helping them grow, and I'm getting part of their journey.
Exactly. They will mention, yeah,
you know?
I began with I get it,
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. So whatever I learned, being a banker,
Yeah.
being a financial expert, being a restaurant owner,
Yeah.
being a design platform owner, and so on and so forth. Whatever I learned, I'm using it for people who
To
want
impact,
to
wow.
come and settle down here. So whatever the sector.
Because settling down here alone wouldn't be such an easy thing. Actually, yeah, you definitely need somebody to help you. Unless
Exactly.
if you're going to start up something, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Either if you're going to start up something, or if you're going to bring your existing business from another part of the world to
Yes.
the UAE,
Yes.
or you are already settled here, but you have so many issues with like administrative business development, like
Yeah.
getting to know the right people and so on and so forth. Someone said you are like the army Swiss knife, you know?
Yeah.
This knife that has like all the
So many
utilities.
features. I want the smaller one, yeah.
One of my clients told me, and he said, "You're just like this
Yeah.
Swiss Army knife,
You
you,
open
know,
it,
like
you go
you
to-
just choose which tool you want."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, that's actually nice." As,
Actually, yeah, because
as
you
an
love
image.
it. Yeah.
So that I try to like help as much and as I
As much
can,
as you can,
advise,
yeah.
consult, build, and I'm not afraid to be hands-on. So
Yes.
I'm not delegating to someone else. I'm
Yes.
doing it
You're
And-
involved, yeah.
and learning while I'm doing it. So it's
Wow.
super nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so nice
Yeah.
to know. Okay, so anyone something we'd like to link back before we can end our interview? Because I know we need many more days
Many hours.
many hours exactly, because there's a lot we have to learn. But then maybe that's one thing, two things you don't want to
Yes. Yeah. So just what I want to say to everyone who wants to start a business
Yes.
is just start it from anywhere. Just
Yeah.
do it. Just take the first action. Don't
Okay.
leave it at the stage of an idea. Don't spend your time and energy talking about the idea, because we all have ideas. We all have
Yes.
great ideas as human beings.
Yeah.
But if they stay at the level of idea, then someone else is going to develop it.
Exactly.
And you will just sit there and feel sorry for yourself.
I wish I did also, yeah.
Yes, so just start. Whatever you start from, just start it. Even if
Yeah.
it looks too small, if
Yeah.
it seems too little, just start it.
Like you
So-
did, yeah.
Yes, exactly. So our restaurant is just a container kitchen in a park, but it's serving 60 dishes a day,
See?
and it's making money, and it's giving salaries to 3 people.
Yeah.
So
How great.
it's
Yeah.
small. Some people are like, "Is this a restaurant?" I'm like, "Yeah,
It
it is.
is.
You know,
Yeah.
it's
So
producing
much so,
food,
yeah.
very good food. It's paying salaries to people. The food is great. Everybody's happy. It's
Exactly.
small. I agree, but
Yeah.
I started it from somewhere.
Yes.
Maybe in 10 years it's going to be the McDonald's of Africa.
Of
you know,
course, of
hopefully.
course, yeah.
So, and I'm aiming for that.
Yes.
But I started. Yeah, and now like people see that and say, hey, "Do you want to grow it? Because I can give money."
Because
I
you
can put-
started it.
Exactly.
Yes.
That would be the
taking us back
first thing I would advise. And the second thing is
Yeah.
go out there, seek help, build a community, build a network, and don't be afraid to beg for help. I'm the best beggar ever. I beg people like,
Yes.
please come and eat at my restaurant. I
Yeah.
need your help. I need your money to grow
Yes,
it, you know?
yes.
And
Wow.
I send like text to everybody and I'm like, please buy the planner. You would be supporting like
Yeah,
a small
yeah.
retail. I beg. I'm not ashamed of begging.
At the end of it,
I
the
beg for
support-
people to help.
And it works.
It works.
Wow. So the proud will have to get off, hang it somewhere.
The pride, the
way
ego,
yeah.
throw it
I
somewhere.
cannot do that. I cannot touch that. Okay.
Yeah,
that's a good
forget
one.
about pride, forget about ego. You will be so proud of yourself when you will achieve something.
Exactly.
People will be proud of you, and so on and so forth. So while you're building it,
Yes.
just beg people, beg your community.
Don't get tired of this. Yeah.
Yes, because people like helping. Like we
True.
say, we are like individualist and blah blah. It's wrong. When you ask people for help, they love it.
They will
love
come, yeah.
helping. They love being part of a journey. So just go out there and ask for help. And you can also ask me for help. I love helping.
Okay. I've had that very well then. Thank you, dear. Thank you for being available for helping. Really, that will be all for now. Please send your regards to someone, maybe your parents, your wonderful parents, mashallah. Please.
Yes, my parents.
You mentioned them and I did not give you even a minute to say, please, please,
Yes.
just send them a message.
Sure. So a big thank you to my parents, a big thank you to my family, a big thank you to my friends, a big thank you to my community. And great thank you to my mentors, because I have like wonderful mentors. And yeah.
See how I'm bringing you back to mentorship now?
Yes.
Oh, maybe another time?
Another time.
Okay, yeah, really. We will.
I'm part of a great mentorship program. And yes, we do another interview and I tell you a lot about mentorship.
Or maybe just a little bit of it?
Oh, a little bit of it.
Yes, please.
Sure.
Thank you.
So it's very important to find the right mentor. And I'm so lucky I found at least I would say 2 of them, but a lot of them.
Yeah.
How you find the right mentor is just by curiosity. That's because I go to them and I'm curious about who they are and what they do.
Yes.
And I also expose to them my needs. I'm like, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I need. Do you think you can help me? And what I find with my mentors that is excellent is that it's a two-way mentorship. So my mentor yesterday asked me a question and I answered it and she was like, yeah, that's totally what I should be doing.
Exactly.
You know?
Wow.
So it's a two-way mentorship and it's excellent. And we are I'm lucky enough to be part of a community that has set up a mentorship program. They paired us with the right people. They gave us the right structure, the right tools. There is a weekly and a monthly follow-up on the mentorship program and so on. So it's like going to school, you know. It's like being
is there a fee for that or
no,
it's just...
No. It's just that community that we've built together and that we belong to. They're setting up that program.
Yes.
And I think it's essential because I had an issue yesterday. I don't have it today anymore. I was explaining to my mentor, I don't know how to bring the money topic on the table. You know, I meet a client, we get along, we create that relationship. I start working, producing, doing, going to conclusions, growing, and then I'm like,
the money part.
By the way, did I tell you how much all that costs?
Yes.
And I'm like, yeah, this is the invoice, you know.
I get it,
And she told me, like, Anissa, I've been doing consulting for 15 years, so let me tell you how we do that.
Okay.
We get a first interview, a briefing, we listen to the person, and then we say, hey, let me tell you who I am and how I work, and those are my price points.
Okay.
And so this is like the third...
As simple as that?
Yeah, as simple as that. And she's like, on the first conversation you have with that person, you tell her who you are, how you work, and your price points. And from there, if he doesn't call back, if the client doesn't call back, he's not worth your time. He's not worth your expertise. It's because they value the work you're gonna bring to them.
Yes.
And there's no, she said that there is nothing you can give for free. Nothing like free things shouldn't exist in your vocabulary. It should be, I'm very happy to meet you. Here's who I am. Here's why I can help you with your requirements that I've just listened to.
Yes.
And here's my price point. And in written, in a document that I'm able to give you right away without waiting for the letter of engagement, the project scope, the nanani, which I tend to do. You know, I tend to do the entire work. And then I'm like, okay, now I have to talk about money.
It's a day of presenting, right?
Exactly. So she taught me to do it the other way, and we put in place a timesheet and a list of activities. And now, as soon as on Sunday, I have a client call, and she's like, "You start as soon as that call on Sunday. You start it." I'm like, "Yes, okay." So on Sunday, when I will talk with this prospective client, I will first listen to his requirements, tell him who I am, how I can help him, and show him my price points and my timesheet.
Okay.
And from there, I'll be completely I'll be completely at ease with the work I have to do with him and my invoicing. And I will start making money as an entrepreneur.
And we'll be there to celebrate with you, darling.
Yes.
Okay. What we'll do, I think we just leave back your contact details in the description section after the interview. But really, it's been very nice having you.